judge challenge, but you're judging. You're saying basically that people who wear glasses or have acne or who have crooked teeth or unibrows or anything that you find unattractive to be ugly, and that's not okay. Now this is the real me. Today I'm going to be talking about the hashtag Don't Judge Challenge. I know that maybe some of you guys have heard about it, some of you guys have not, so very quickly let me tell you guys what is this about. And it's basically a hashtag, obviously, of people who have been recording themselves looking unattractive. By that, you guys saw in the video where, you know, they put on these glasses and they mark like they had pimples and they have like a unibrow, braces, stuff in their teeth, and just stuff that make us unattractive. And then they go ahead and do this, take it off, and shabam, there's a transformation going on. So this has started a while. It's been a while since it's been going on, and this was a campaign that started to stop the whole body shaming thing. And I don't know if you guys have seen, I think she's a British blogger. I think her name is Emma Ford or something like that. She made a video called "You're Disgusting," and you know, it was her without makeup, and then like all these comments and stuff. I'll try to find the video and leave the link down below for you guys can check it out. It was very touchy and it was just so emotional and it was just on point. That video, you guys definitely have to check it out. But anyways, people started doing this hashtag and saying, like, I understand what you're trying to say. You're trying to say that, you know, don't judge because you never know what's gonna happen. Like, you know, maybe I wasn't at my best, but later on in life I will be, and then you're gonna be like, damn. I understand what you're trying to do, but at the same time, you're using the hashtag don't judge, right? But at the same time, you're judging. You're saying basically that people who wear glasses or have acne or who have crooked teeth or unibrows or anything that you find unattractive to be ugly, and that's not okay. With all this like social media and stuff, it's really hard to really be able to love yourself. You have all these so-called like models and role models, and you know, like you kind of feel like, oh, for me to be beautiful, I need to have like flawless skin. For me to be beautiful, I need to look a certain way, and it shouldn't be that way. You know, people who drop comments on my pictures or even on here on YouTube, like saying, you're so beautiful, you're so pretty, goals, your makeup is so flawless, I wish you had your skin, and stuff like that. And it's like, no, I would never wish for you to be like me. Like, honestly, I'm like not perfect. I will never be perfect. It took me so long to be where I am now. Like, I appreciate all the feedback and all the beautiful and amazing comments that you guys leave me, but up to this day, I still have a hard time accepting it and, like, you know, like just taking it all in. Whoa, I didn't think I was gonna get emotional, but this is the time where I'm gonna let you guys in a little bit more in my life. Ever since I can remember, I suffered with accepting who I am for what I look like. I had what's it called, self-esteem issues ever since I can remember. I remember that it all started when I was like in 3rd grade. I was like pressured to lose weight and all of that stuff. But during, you know, elementary, you don't really care. You're not really focusing into what you look like or how you should weight and stuff like that. It doesn't really matter. At least it didn't matter to me. And so I went to like middle school. I think like in middle school you start like realizing stuff a little bit more. You start looking at yourself like, why do I look this way? And you know, you start like getting into boys and stuff like that. It really saddens me, even though I kind of, you know, I've gone a long way. It saddens me to just look at myself in the mirror and be like, damn, all the stuff that I myself put myself into, put myself through. Growing up, I didn't really have a bully. I was my own bully. I was my own bully, and it's sad because me, you know, me, we're supposed to be our number one fans. We're supposed to be our supporter and all of that, and I was the one putting myself down. When I was in middle school, I suffered with like really bad acne. I wish I had pictures, but I don't have pictures. But I suffered with really bad acne. Nothing worked for me. Nothing that I bought at Target, CVS, or over the counter stuff never worked for me until my mom took me to the dermatologist over there in TJ. Hey. And that's what worked for me. So then, like in high school, that's when my face started clearing up and whatever. But during middle school, I was suffering with acne. I had really big pores, and I still have big pores. But the point is that there were so many things that I would literally, you guys, I'm not kidding you, I had like this big mirror. I would look at myself in the mirror and I would just be like, ew, I'm so ugly. Why do I have big pores? Why do I have acne? Why do I have acne scars? Why are my eyes a little bit droopy? Why do I have this like big, you know, under bag eyes underneath my eyes? Why is my nose that way? I wish I had bigger lips. I wish this, I wish that. Like, I just kept bashing on myself. It really bugged me, and up to now I kind of like, okay, whatever, you know, this is, I finally accepted where I am, you know, like, this is my skin, just, you know, embrace it. But the big pores really had, like, it really bugged me that I would even get like a bucket and I would fill it up with like cold water, and I would put ice on it just for it to be really, really cold, and I would like put my face in there like for a good 10 seconds, 30 seconds, and I kept doing that because supposedly cold water was gonna close my pores. Yeah. I would sometimes look at myself in the mirror and I would just cry and cry and cry, and I would even like scratch my face and just be like, you're so ugly, you should die. I tried to commit suicide maybe like 2 times or maybe even 3 times, and it wasn't just because I was suffering with self-esteem issues. There was more to it. I was having family issues and all of that, and I remember that I was about to commit suicide 2 to 3 times, and I was just there in the kitchen. I didn't think this was gonna be emotional for me, but I was just there in the kitchen. I had a knife, and I didn't really know too much about committing suicide, but from, you know, movies and stuff like that, well, I didn't think I was gonna cry. Hold on. Okay, I hope I'm better now. But I was just there in the kitchen, and I had a knife in one hand, and I was about to cut my veins and just be over with it, you know? I mean, end it. Just get it over with. All that was going through my head was that you're dumb, you're worthless, you're ugly, no one likes you. Life is not gonna be any better with you in it. Like, if you die, it's not gonna make a difference. Damn, I honestly thought that I was over this, but it's just, I never went through it, obviously. I'm here, but just the fact of knowing that I put myself in a situation where I wanted to kill myself, it's very just sad. What was going through my head during that time, even though I wanted to take the easy way out by, you know, committing suicide, I just kept thinking like, why are you doing this? Like, I was trying to motivate myself by saying that you're dumb, you're stupid, you're fat, you're ugly, no one likes you, blah blah blah. But then in the other side of my head, I was kind of like, but if you do this, like, you don't know what life has in store for you. You don't know what's gonna happen. What about if you end up getting married and having kids, you know? What if, you know, you're not gonna see your brother get married, you're not gonna see your brother graduate, you're not gonna graduate, you're not gonna see, you know, the rest of life. Like, I just kept telling myself that, and that made me not do it. But just to really think about that, it got to that point where I could have been dead now and not see or explore the things that I have now. It's kind of very sad. In high school, I still kind of suffered with self-esteem issues and all of that. It got to a point where one of my good friends stopped going to the high school that I went to. So then it was just me and this other girl. Then some other girls started hanging out with us, and I felt very uncomfortable. I felt like I didn't belong there. I felt like if I was there, if I wasn't there, it didn't really make a difference. They wouldn't really wait for me so we can go to lunch and stuff. So I felt like unwanted. I didn't really, know them for too long the way that they knew each other. So I kind of felt like an outcast. So I believe this was like maybe 10th grade or so. So then I just stopped hanging out with them, and I was like basically a loner for a good amount of time. When it was lunchtime, I would just hang out outside of the outside of the class that was next, which was homeroom. So I was just like chill there throughout the whole lunch and just like be on my phone listening to music and whatever, and wait till the bell rang and then go to class and whatever. And then one of my friends, she was moving to that homeroom. Well, she wasn't really a friend at the time. She was more of a classmate. She was moving into that homeroom. So then it was lunchtime, and she was like, okay, like, what's up? What are you gonna do? And I'm like, well, let me show you what I do. If you want, we can go get food. But then I just chill out here. And she was looking at me like, why? What do you, like, you're a loner? Like, what's up with that? And then she was like, no, come on with me. So then I went with her, and then she's hanging out with all these people. So then I started hanging out with them and stuff. And up to this day, I'm an overthinker. So I feel like I don't really have friends. I consider, Tatiana as a friend, and obviously my best friend, Lucero and Jasmine and certain people. But the point is that I have like less than 10 good friends. I have maybe like 5 or less. The rest of the people I feel like are people that I know and that are in my social circle, but that aren't really like friends. I don't know how to explain that, but yeah. Point is that after that, I started making more friends. I was being a little bit more social, but I think it was until after high school that I kind of was able to really look at myself and be like, really? Like, really? You have spent, I'm gonna say up to now, you have spent 21 years just bashing yourself. Why? That's just a waste of time. You're bashing yourself instead of accepting yourself and just being comfortable in your own skin, right? It wasn't until I was like maybe 19 or so that I was really actually comfortable with my skin, you can say, with my face, because I used to bash a lot on my face. But now I'm like okay with my face. I can go out without makeup on, and I just honestly don't care. Like, I finally accepted the fact that, well, my face is actually kind of clear now. I don't have like just bad acne. I just have really like acne scars around this area and whatever. I break out here and there, so it's not bad about that. But I still have really big pores. I have a line on my nose. I have really baggy under eyes, kind of dark circles. My eyes are a little bit droopy. I have a big old forehead. My brother clowns on my forehead 24/7, and I didn't really used to be so insecure about it until now that my brother has been bashing me on it. But you know what, this is me, this is who I am, and I need to accept it. The only thing that I'm suffering with now to really accept myself and be able to move on is my weight. I am pretty chubby. I think this is the chubbiest that I've ever been. I keep gaining more and more weight, and I keep saying that I'm gonna work out and stuff like that, but I know that this is something that I can easily change if I really set my mind to it. But that's just a whole different story. But the point of this video is because I see what you guys put on my Instagram pictures, like, you're perfect, you're so pretty, you're so beautiful, blah 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 blah. But that's me with makeup on, and I am still the same person with makeup on as without makeup. So me wearing makeup doesn't mean that I'm insecure. That was my past. I wear makeup because I like it. I think it's a great, fun, creative way to express yourself. And so if you guys watch my vlog channel, you'll see that I will be without makeup for like a while and stuff like that. But other than that, like, I'm okay with being barefaced. Just that I do like to look presentable, you can say. So like for work, I will beat my face. But if I'm just gonna be chilling here at home, and if I'm not gonna film, I'm not gonna wear makeup on. It's just like, I can live without makeup. It's just something that I truly passionate about and I truly love. This is me with makeup on, but I'm gonna show you the real me. I want to be loved and accepted by who I actually really am. There was a point that my mom even told me, like, girl, you're wearing too much makeup. And that started to bug me. And I told my mom, this is what I like to do. I'm not trying to cover who I am. This is just something that I like to do. And I know my face look really red right now because, well, I'm rubbing my face. But I want to show you who I am, who I really am. Because you have to love yourself and accept yourself for who you really are. You can't hide behind all this makeup and stuff. This is me without makeup on, but let me get even more real. Now, this is the real me. If you guys watch my vlogs, you guys know that I'm not lying. I'm usually wearing like an oversized sweater or just a regular t-shirt with no makeup on and a bun. I can't find my, my makeup remover, so that's why I didn't really take off my eye makeup. But this is the real me. No matter how much makeup you put on, you can never hide who you truly are. Why are you gonna spend so many years bashing yourself over looks? You know what? The most important relationship there is the one that you need to have with yourself. You don't need a man or anyone else to tell you how beautiful you are. And I know how hard that can be because it's so easy to say, but it's actually really hard to do, which I'm still working on. I'm not perfect. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm working on it. And you need to be able to accept your so-called flaws, because to other people you don't have any flaws. We are just so easy and so hard on ourselves to judge ourselves, and it's just time to do that, to change. It's so easy to hide behind keyboards and bash people like, oh, you're so ugly and you're disgusting and blah 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 blah. No matter what you do, even if you wear makeup or you don't wear makeup, people are gonna judge you. Some people, even if you wear makeup, if you don't wear makeup, you're ugly. People are always gonna have opinions, and you just need to learn to accept them, or not really accept them, but just don't care. You know who you truly are, and it's just, you know, it's what's inside that truly counts. And I know it sounds a little bit cheesy, but it's true. I have never changed. I've been the same little girl all my life. I've had this amazing personality. I might not think that I'm the most beautiful human being, but I know who I am. Look-wise, to you, maybe I'm not the most beautiful girl. That's okay. That's okay. But I know that I'm an amazing human being. I have this charisma, and I don't know how to explain it. I'm not trying to be cocky or anything like that, but I look at videos of me when I was little, and I was just full of energy. And I just been this caring little girl all my life, and just to see all that I've done to hurt myself, it's very sad. Like, it's just so hard to really believe that we can destroy ourselves and we could be our worst bullies. I didn't really have a bully, like I said. I can only imagine what it feels like to have a bully telling you those things while you are, you know, having this battle with yourself. It's really hard. What I want you to get out of this video is the fact that you need to accept who you are. You know, I'm not typically someone who says you don't need all this makeup and stuff like that. Do you, do whatever pleases you. I just want you to be able to accept yourself and not to compare yourself to other people, saying that you wish you were that person and you wished you looked like that. Why don't you just accept who you are? Love yourself, because that's the most important thing ever. It's really important to just really truly love yourself, and it's something that I'm still working on. But yeah, I hope that this video was kind of helpful and that you guys can kind of relate to me. There was certain stuff that I couldn't really talk about, but maybe I'll let you guys in later on. But it kind of felt good to kind of let that out and to let you guys see that I'm not perfect. Maybe to some of you guys it came to a shock to hear all these things, how I suffered with my self-esteem issues and wanted to commit suicide and all that stuff. Maybe it was kind of like a what? I was not expecting that from you. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Don't judge, because you don't know my story, but you kind of do now, at least a little part of it. But if you guys can relate and you guys like this video, don't forget to like this video, comment down below, subscribe. Any requests or anything like that, leave them down below. Love yourself, and you know, if whatever you're going through, you're gonna get through it. Okay, you're gonna get through it. Most things are just phases, and I know that it's hard to believe, but trust me. You just need to get out of that negativity and work yourself into the positive. And then everything is gonna be okay. I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my go-to lip combinations, because I get asked a lot, like on Instagram and even in person, like, what lipstick are you wearing? Like,